Capricorn. This is your October forecast. It's a very strong month. We've got the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse happening, and as if that wasn't enough, we've also got Mercury, planet of communications, transportation, technology, going retrograde from the 5th of the month until the 26th of the month. So let's see, Capricorns, where this is going to be playing out in your world. Let's start with the Mercury retrograde. So this Mercury retrograde is here in your 11th house for some of the time. Goes retrograde at 2 degrees of Scorpio, and then it makes its way also here retrograde into your 10th house. So Capricorns, Mercury retrograde, all the usual things apply. Give yourself more time to get to a destination. Make sure that anything that you've got verbally, you have a backup in writing, and have backups of everything that you possibly can. Have backups as well, if you can, for your hard drive, as well as any of the other stuff that you've got. Backup that hard drive if you can before the retrograde. Good time for doing repairs, and also for you in your 11th house here, Capricorns, good time to reevaluate what your goals are now. What are your goals, your dreams? What is it you want to create for yourself? Because it's not too far off when it will be your birthday time. So this retrograde is an opportunity to reevaluate what you've accomplished. And yes, Capricorns, you need to accomplish things, and Mars is going to help you towards the end of the month. What you've accomplished and what you yet want to accomplish. This retrograde also looks to ways in which maybe you're going to teach others, or maybe write a book sharing some information that really helps other people. It's thinking about as well, how do you want to help humanity? What is your unique contribution as well coming into this aspect of the retrograde in the 11th? It also moves into your 10th house here of career, and it joins Sun and Venus there, who are there for the first 23 days of the month. So this is a great time this month, particularly for the first 3 weeks or so, Capricorns, for your career, for maybe re-evaluating the direction of your career. But with Sun and Venus there should be some nice things happening in your career. Maybe somebody helping you, somebody sponsoring you, a grant, some help in some way, somebody putting in a good word for you, or networking with their group what you can do, and then you suddenly get some work or some recognition. Because Capricorns, many of you need recognition, not necessarily in fame, although some of you do, but recognition that you are an expert in your field. So the retrograde here to reflect on your career direction. Is it time for a change in career? Is it time for a change in direction? And to reflect on those things and to really be honest with yourself. And yes, for the most part, Capricorns, you are honest, but the retrograde will give you more time to think carefully about your next steps for reinventing yourself in your career. Because no matter how long you've been in a particular career, it's always good every year or two to reinvent yourself in your career. I always try to do that with my astrology. I started doing, I used to do things just with my face. Now I do the charts. I do some traveling with the astrology now. So different things. So what can you do to reinvent yourself with your career? That's what this is asking from you. Now, on the 8th of October, we've got a powerful full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees of Aries, joining Uranus in your 4th house here. Now, a full moon eclipse often shines a light on something you need to let go of, something in your life that it's just maybe past its sell-by date, or you haven't wanted to look at it. Something here connected with home. I mean, you may decide you want to move, or you may just move the furniture, but there'll be some move, there's some restlessness going on, maybe some inconvenience happening around the home, around the house. And this full moon will have you look at, well, what makes me feel secure? What do I need for my security? Maybe there are things that I'm holding on to and I'm hoarding all sorts of things. It's costing me money, maybe in storage or just in space around me, that's not allowing other things to come in that might be better for me. So what's gathering dust? What needs to go? Because Uranus might surprise you. There could be some family issues. Something maybe needs to be let go of, connected with a family member, a parent or a child. But very often an older family member here could come into play. Now, on October the 11th, just for something a little lighter, we've got Venus exactly opposite Uranus. Well, this could be a sudden opportunity for work, or a sudden opportunity to move, if that's really what you want to do. On the 14th of the month, it's a lucky day because we've got Venus busy again, making a sextile to Jupiter here. Potentially a lucky day for you. It could be somebody helping you financially in some way, or just some good news about your career or about something that is uplifting for you. Capricorns, I know you're ruled by Saturn and you're all awfully sensible, but something might really make you laugh, might really tickle your fancy, tickle your fancy and just be uplifting for you. But look for it, yes? Don't keep your head buried in the weeds. Look for the things that make you feel uplifted and feel good. Now, on October the 23rd, we've got the other eclipse of the month, which is the new moon solar eclipse at 0 degrees of Scorpio. And this is happening here in this 11th house for you. So there's a lot of activity, Capricorns, in the 11th house. And the 11th house is about your dreams, your wishes. And during a new moon solar eclipse, this is time to plant new seeds, to set new intentions. So that over this next 6 to 9 month period, as this eclipse plays out, these new seeds can start to come to fruition, things can start to manifest for you. That's the possibility here with this new moon eclipse. So what are my new dreams? What are the new things I want? What are the new things I want in my friendships, in the people around me, in the people I network with, the people I connect with? And as if it's not enough, we've got the Sun on the 24th coming in this house, and Venus as well on the 24th and on the 25th. They are conjunct in your 11th house. This is a wonderful time. Maybe a dream will be realized at this point on the 25th. It's lovely for making a friendship into a romance, or meeting somebody who is a friend that you just feel so happy with, you feel comfortable with. This is very fortunate for you on the 25th of this month. Now, for much of the month, for the first 26 days, we've got Mars in your 12th house. So you may feel as though you're frustrated about things and you can't get your anger out. Yes, it's this kind of grizzling going on. So the best thing you can do with Mars in this 12th house is to focus on the spiritual side of you. The side where you get out of the main world and you take some time maybe to write, to be quiet, to reflect, to be near water, to be in nature. It's a good time for delving into your past, for solving past issues. It's a good time for psychotherapy or anything like that. Very good. Then, Capricorns, you'll be pleased to know on the 27th of the month, Mars, planet of energy, passion and power, goes into your first house, giving you a boost of energy, giving you a boost of power. It really is like a turbocharge when it comes into your first house. It's time to speak out for what's important to you. It's time to be really clear about everything, but it also is just very good for just clearing away the debris and just getting on with something and achieving things. Capricorns, you need to achieve. Enjoy Mars in your sign. You will be productive. So there you have it, my dear Capricorns. I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.